Hello my friends, I hope you're well. So I posted a video on TikTok and I recently started posting videos on TikTok. I really like the platform. And I posted a video, I think I posted it on YouTube as well, which was what business should I start with £10,000? And the premise of the video was to find out what other people think is a good business idea. I didn't care for the business ideas. I just wanted to see what people would do, trigger their thoughts, and hopefully come up with some good ideas for somebody else to implement. So it was an experimental post and I wanted to see. It got a lot of comments. I'll link it in the description and we'll go through them. So, and I'll rate them and you can rate them as what you think is the best business idea. Any of these, we may even try to, start if it's low maintenance, low time. So number one is, this is in no particular order, is trading. Now I said in the video, I don't mention anything about trading, but trading is not a business anyway. Some gent said pizza shop, he used a 10k loan and he's got a 100k loan. Sorry, he used 10k and got a 100k loan and a business turns over 10k per week. Now I know pizza because my family is in that business. It's high profit if you can sell the pizza. Like the margins are good on them. So it could be good. I personally wouldn't do that. You're getting a loan. I don't really use loans. But not bad shout. There was another comment, and we'll probably get to that. Someone did say second-hand bikes, fixing them up. Obviously, you need some sort of skill set. Bikes only have certain moving parts, but typically that could be a good one. I know someone's husband actually during lockdown quit their job from doing that. So if you are handy, potentially that can be a good one. I don't think you would need 10,000. I think you'll just buy a few second-hand bikes, maybe a couple of quid. And yeah, someone said I would hire electricians, carpenters, plumbers, gardeners and advertise your work. So you start in like an agency type. You might as well start a recruitment agency, mate. Market stalls selling clothes to older people is another one. I don't know. I think clothing's difficult. You got to get all the sizes. Is 10 grand enough? I don't know anything about it. This one was interesting. Car wash. So a car wash is potentially a really good one. Now, premises is going to cost you more than 10k, legality, insurance, and plus your equipment. So I have seen these automatic ones. So it's a no-person car wash, and you can buy the kit from China. They ship it and they set it up for you. But in theory, I think it'll break down a lot and you don't have the specific skill set. They're going to charge you for the parts. It's going to be difficult, I think, long term to run that. If you buy, that's why a lot of people do hand car washes because there's lower maintenance. The problem is they break down those sort of automatic ones, where the things turn. Yeah, it's not good. Natural product business. A few people said that. I know nothing about that. I don't even know what they're referring to with that. So I couldn't see that as a great one. So far, nothing fantastic in terms of ideas. I think the bike one might be okay. But is it something that's going to make you a lot of money? Probably not. Someone said become a gas engineer and safe engineer. Maybe. So he wants to fix boilers. I heard that's a dying trade. Like they're trying to phase out the boilers. So it's going to be all commercial, if that. And commercial's dying as well. I want a closed up shop near me, but no ad on it. How do I contact the store? Oh, that's nothing. I got more than 10, but I don't want to start a business. Someone said ice cream van. This guy is definitely Turkish. I can tell you that. Because only Turks think ice cream van. Ice cream van is good. Food is obviously going to be there. And just look, if you're near a park one time and you see an ice cream van and you see the line of kids and he's charging £3-4. I know the whole tub because my uncle does business with the biggest wholesaler in London, probably the UK, and he sells the big tub £60, and apparently you can make a few grand from whipping that cream up, and it's very cheap to run. You just need a bit of diesel. So someone else said I started a pizza shop with 8k back in 2012. So I guess pizza shops were a good thing. I don't know if they are now. Renting out a catering business. So this one I found was really good. I actually explored this because I went into partnership or funded a business that didn't go too well. It was a restaurant in London and I funded some of it and it didn't go too well for various reasons. And I even said it would have been better just to start a catering business, and not so much a catering business, but just get on the apps like Deliveroo, Uber Eats, and just Friday, Saturday, just serve a very small menu, nothing complicated. So you can, if you Google, you can probably rent out. So I'm in Cuffley, so you can write Cuffley commercial kitchens to rent, and it'll be like £70 a day or £60 a day, and it'll be a little commercial kitchen, or the restaurant's closed at a specific time. So you can rent it for the morning, you can make your cupcakes or whatever you're doing, and then sell it like that. So that's not a bad idea, and it's very low capital startup. I don't know anything about getting on Uber Eats and all that. I think you got health and safety or food hygiene, and then you can apply, and I think it's okay. There's even a video on YouTube where a guy ran microwave meals from Uber Eats. Anyway, someone said you don't need money to start a business. That's somewhat true. You need some sort of money, and you'll need it. You might not need it to start, but you'll need it as you go along, definitely. And so yeah, someone also wrote a skill-based business. If you have 10k, it's enough. If you don't have skills, 10k isn't enough. Somewhat true. Someone wrote cleaning business, which is a good one, I think. A burger van is something else that I've explored. I mean, I've explored everything. You've got the entrepreneurial mind, and you come up with something. So a burger van would be good if you can target specific events like football events, and you can buy a good quality burger van attached to your car. I've got a big SUV, so you could potentially tow it on there, and in theory they cost about 10 grand, and it's a nice kitchen. Like, you can get a second-hand one, but a brand new one that looks really good, your own logo, branding, 10,000. So if everything goes pots for me, maybe I'll be a burger boy, who knows. So car detailing as well. I think car detailing, for the sales you have to acquire, unless you've got something very specific, like you can target Ferrari owners or people that are going to pay on the luxury market, I think it'll be quite difficult. And I think for the effort you have to put in to acquire the customer, you should sell something else to them. I think you'll do better. Someone said car parts. Again, I don't know nothing about car parts, but that person probably obviously knows something. And someone asked if I'm asking or advertising, and he tried to sell me some course or some rubbish, I don't know. Get a van, a generator, jet wash. So a jet wash is a really, really good idea. And I'll tell you why, because it stems into cleaning, and that was one of the things I was going to look at when expanding the cleaning business. So even there's someone on TikTok or YouTube who makes over 100 grand cleaning bins. And I've had my bins cleaned, and they literally put it in the back of the van, squirt it, and it's done high pressure. It's nothing like that. So window clean, anything to service homes. Everyone is home at the moment. Think about it. Everyone lives at home. Everyone wants their house to look nice. And you can target specific areas. You can leaflet drop. You can knock on doors. And you can say, we've just done your neighbour's driveway. If you do one driveway, someone else will call you. So I might look at that. I wouldn't personally do it. I don't have the time. But that's something definitely to sort of consider. Pressure washing driveways, yeah. And I remember Irish guys used to do my parents' house, and they used to come and do it. And they used to knock on everyone's door, and there was always someone that would... I think if you knock on 100 homes, which would take you a long time, by the way, you would get someone. Someone said street pharmacist. I don't know if that's like... He's based in the UK, but you can't do that in the UK. Maybe some countries you can do that. Someone else said Uber. I've heard Uber's dying. I don't know if it is. Some people have said it has. And someone said you need a service, and you provide regular clients. Cool. And a lot of people said something else, which I won't mention, but you can click the video in the description and watch it. Herbal medicine. There's a lot of comments for one particular thing. I won't mention it, but it's very interesting that these are the business ideas. To sort of sum it up, it was the food business, fixing, like bikes and stuff. Pizza shops come up quite often. Food. So people with 10 grand, people would start a food business, it seems. And now this isn't, a scientific study. This is just what people think. But I think out of the winners, it would be probably the bike pizza shop, or potentially it could be the pressure washing driveway. But you can't buy a cheap pressure washer, I can tell you that for sure. If you buy a £500 one, you won't make any money. You have to buy one with a van attached, generator, and the problem is the water source. But most homes will give you access to it, and you can buy a clear liquid anyway. So it is a good thing. I don't think people in the UK spend as much as America with their homes, maintenance-wise. They'd rather do it themselves. But I think there is scope there, and very interesting. Leave your comments below if you think you have a better idea.